Jakob Kiplimo just made a brutal 10-kilometer race look easy. How did he pull it off, leaving the world's best runners behind? The answer is in his speed, strategy, and unstoppable will. The 46th World Athletics Cross-Country Championships was the biggest stage in cross-country running. For the first time in over 30 years, the United States hosted the event, bringing top runners from more than 50 countries. The course at Appalachia Regional Park was tough and challenging. 10 kilometers of grass, dirt, shallow water, and small obstacles tested every runner's strength, skill, and focus. To win here, athletes needed speed, stamina, and smart racing. For Kiplimo, it was the perfect place to show his talent and endurance. From the start, the senior men's race was intense. Some runners tried to take the lead early, pushing hard to break away. Muscles burned and lungs struggled, but Kiplimo stayed calm. He didn't rush. He kept close to the leaders, running smoothly and confidently, knowing the race would be won through smart pacing, not a sudden burst. As the race reached the middle kilometers, the field started to spread out. Kenya and Ethiopia's top runners moved forward, using their long legs to stay strong on the tricky course. Some athletes struggled, others went too fast and tired quickly. Kiplimo stayed steady, his stride smooth and controlled. Everything he did looked easy, though it came from years of training and a body ready for tough races. With the race entering its final stages, the moment that spectators had been waiting for arrived. Around the 9-kilometer mark, Kiplimo began to accelerate. Unlike other runners who responded with frantic bursts, he increased his pace in a way that appeared almost natural. His breathing remained calm, his posture upright, his focus unshakable. Step by step, he began to pull away from the pack, opening a gap that grew with each stride. What might have looked effortless to the untrained eye was actually the result of meticulous race planning, intimate knowledge of his own strengths, and a capacity to push at exactly the right moment. As he surged into the final stretch, the crowd sensed greatness unfolding before their eyes. Cheers erupted from spectators along the course, swelling with every powerful stride. Kiplimo's form remained smooth and rhythmic, his legs churning with precision. There was no wasted motion, no hesitation. By the time the finish line came into view, he had established a commanding lead of nearly 20 seconds over his closest rivals. It was a decisive, commanding display of dominance that spoke volumes about his status as one of the top distance runners in the world today. Crossing the line in 28 minutes and 18 seconds, Kiplimo claimed victory in spectacular fashion. This marked his third consecutive senior men's world cross-country title, a feat that placed him among the all-time greats of the sport. In the moments following the race, the expressions on the faces of his fellow competitors reflected both respect and admiration. Ethiopia's top runner claimed silver, Kenya's contender secured bronze, but the headlines were all about Kiplimo. His victory was more than a single race result. It was a statement of consistency, dominance, and mastery over the most challenging form of competitive running. The celebration that followed reflected the weight of this achievement. Fans in Uganda celebrated their national hero, recognizing not just the win, but the story behind it. The countless hours of training, the sacrifices made to reach the pinnacle of the sport, and the mental toughness required to maintain performance at the highest level. Kiplimo's triumph was inspirational, a model of what dedication and talent can achieve. His words after the race resonated widely. He spoke of discipline, focus, and the relentless pursuit of improvement. He emphasized that while victories were sweet, it was the process, the training, the sacrifices, and the lessons learned through competition that defined his journey as an athlete. Kiplimo's performance also contributed significantly to Uganda's national team standing. Alongside other strong performances, Uganda recorded one of its best showings in championship history. The collective results signaled a broader shift in global distance running, demonstrating the depth and quality of athletes emerging from a country traditionally overshadowed by larger East African neighbors. For young runners in Uganda, Kiplimo's victory was proof that global success was possible and that dedication could transform potential into accomplishment on the world stage. The race was a true test of speed, stamina, focus, and strategy. Runners had to handle tough terrain while deciding when to push and when to conserve energy. Kiplimo excelled at all of it, staying calm, timing his moves perfectly, and finishing with power and grace. His win is historically significant. Few runners have won consecutive world cross-country titles or succeeded across track, road, and cross-country. Kiplimo's calm and calculated approach sets an example for aspiring athletes. His performance in Tallahassee will be remembered for its dominance, consistency, and elegance. It showed that true greatness comes from combining physical talent with smart strategy and mental toughness. The aftermath of the race also highlighted the human side of Kiplimo's journey. Interviews with him revealed a thoughtful, reflective athlete who understood that victory is built not only on talent, but on years of preparation, mental conditioning, and the willingness to endure discomfort for long-term goals. He spoke about his training regimens, the discipline of nutrition, recovery, and psychological preparation, all of which combined to create the conditions for success. It was clear that his triumph in Florida was the product of a holistic approach to elite sport, blending physical conditioning with mental resilience and strategic execution. The impact of this championship extends beyond records and titles. Kiplimo's performance reinforces the notion that greatness in sport is multifaceted. It is not just about running fast, but about running smart, understanding one's own abilities, and knowing when to take calculated risks. It is about maintaining focus under pressure, responding to challenges with composure, and executing strategy flawlessly. Kiplimo's victory embodies all of these principles, serving as a case study in athletic excellence. For the global audience, the race offered lessons in determination and perseverance. Watching Kiplimo maneuver through the field, conserve energy, and then strike decisively illustrated the importance of timing, patience, and confidence. It was an example of how preparation and mental clarity can amplify physical talent, transforming natural ability into a performance that inspires and excites. In an era when records are frequently challenged and beaten, Kiplimo reminded the world that consistent excellence is just as remarkable as speed or innovation. The senior men's race in Tallahassee showed how distance running has grown worldwide. Top athletes from many countries competed with different styles and strategies. Kiplimo's win highlighted his talent and the rise of Ugandan distance running. His performance inspired pride at home and respect around the world, proving that smart preparation is as important as speed. After the race, experts praised Kiplimo's tactics, smooth stride, and race management. Coaches noted how he paced himself and saved energy, showing that winning takes both brains and strength. His victory was not just personal, but a defining moment in the championship, showing discipline, skill, and confidence on the global stage. Kiplimo's third straight senior men's title is more than a record. It shows his dedication, strategy, and excellence. From start to finish, his race reflected what makes a world-class athlete. His journey inspires others, proving that success comes from preparation, resilience, and the courage to perform when it counts. The senior men's race in Tallahassee showed how distance running has grown worldwide. Top athletes from many countries competed with different styles and strategies. Kiplimo's win highlighted his talent and the rise of Ugandan distance running. His performance inspired pride at home and respect around the world, proving that smart preparation is as important as speed. After the race, experts praised Kiplimo's tactics, smooth stride, and race management. Coaches noted how he paced himself and saved energy, showing that winning takes both brains and strength. His victory was not just personal, but a defining moment in the championship, showing discipline, skill, and confidence on the global stage.